let's go out to James and Barney on location, I believe.
Yes, boys, yes. We're coming to you. We're at an undisclosed location.
Wollongong, we're in Wollongong.
I don't think we can say that.
As long as we don't say it's Paul Vaughan's house, I think we're pretty good.
All right,
so
sweet. We're in
good.
Wollongong. We've just been at a bit of a shindig. Latsy got us in.
Good weekend.
It's been a great weekend. But yes, we are the Interchange bench. We are the show within the show. 5-minute spell for these blokes just to stretch their legs. Now, Barney, what is our very first sponsor?
Our first sponsor tonight, this is a real coup for us. Tonight we've been sponsored by The Late Show with Matty Johns. Holy dooly.
Yes.
Big thank you to you, Matty. Now, one of the things they do well on that show is they innovate, and look, that's what they've done. They want us to promote this innovation. So what happens is on that show, often Matty and the guest are talking serious footy, and people at home are like, what are Fletch and Hindy doing? Well, now, if you press red, you get the camera angle that shows you what Fletch and Hindy are up to when Matty and the guest are talking serious footy. Here's how it went on Thursday night. Have a look.
Even just those little subtle touches that he gives, again, that moves the defence around, so it takes you out of sync. So, you know, we all know about the structures of defence and, you know, the middle four, left edge, right edge, and it can get them out of sync. It gets them moving more, fatigues them more. And with the way the game's going, it can generate like a two-man tackle, and yeah, with the speed just blows them away.
He'll be handy with no Nathan there. He picks up some of that creative slack.
It's an outstanding innovation. It's the only way I watch now.
It is. Make sure you press red.
What
Yes,
have they
Barney.
sponsored? What segment, Professor?
Well, it's our favourite segment, Barney, and we do it all the time. We do it all year round. It is the Interchange Bench Origin Wrap.
We do this all year long. People ask us, why are you still doing it in the finals? Because we do, all
We
right?
love
Let us go.
Origin. Now, we got a lot of emails during the week asking us about, there was a wonderful shot at the end of Origin, about a minute and a half to go, which showed the contrast between the two coaches.
Yes.
Take a look at this and then I'll tell you what happens after.
Good on you, Fred. He's done a great job. What a performance from Blues legend Brad Fittler, and Paul Green just looking very downcast.
Very downcast indeed, but everyone wanted to know, what was Paul Green looking at? He was staring at his pen. Why was he so obsessed? So we've done some investigating. Turns out,
we do.
Not your average pen. You might have seen them. They're novelty pens where, you know, you might have a picture of a lady on it. She might be in a dress or whatever. You turn it up the other way. All of a sudden, she's wearing a bikini.
So Greenie was looking at a pen with a lady that turned into a bikini, or?
No, he's not into that sort of thing. He was looking at one that he thought might cheer him up, remind him of better times. Have a look. I've got the other angle. Here we go. There's Greenie staring down at the pen. If we zoom in here, that's what he's looking at, and he just turns it up and look at that. Up goes the shield of Cameron Smith. Look at that. Lovely. Cheer him right up.
Down goes the pants. That's wonderful.
I didn't even notice that bit. That's fantastic.
Available for all Maroons fans. Now, we are doing a full Origin wrap. And something that's been great lately is, I don't know if you've noticed, songs are being sung even when teams lose.
Yes.
They'll sing their team song. The Raiders, we saw a few weeks ago.
Yep, the Broncos.
Just the other week. On Sunday, the Maroons,
They did.
They sung their song. We all know it. Yeah,
yippee, yippee, aye. Singing, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Come on, Laurie, you know it. Yeah, yippee, yippee, aye, yippee, yippee, aye, yippee, yippee, aye.
Yes, well, even though they lost, they still sung their song, changed the words slightly.
Oh, really?
To sing it. It's very good.
Slightly different lyrics. Now, it is time to get down to brass tacks. Everyone tunes into our Origin wrap to find out the big news. Who's in, who's out, who's injured. This is your segment,
Yeah,
Professor.
they come to us. Obviously, 3 big outs due to injury that we've heard. The rake for the Maroons, Harry Grant. He's gone down with an injured hamstring. He won't be available for game 3. Also, it's the halves combination for the Blues. Cleary down with an injured shoulder, and news today of Jerome Luai, who's injured his knee and will not be taking part.
So it's just those 3 big outs.
Well,
that's all we've got.
I've got a big scoop tonight on the Interchange bench.
Well,
as
I like
do.
this.
I got a message today. Tommy Travojevic.
Oh, he hasn't done his hammy again, has he?
Well, no, it's not an injury.
What?
Well, take a look at this. They were pumping his leg, and sure enough, they struck oil.
What? They struck oil?
Absolutely. So
the guy's a geyser.
Tommy's obviously rich now.
Unbelievable.
And will never need to play rugby league ever again.
I suppose when you run an oil company, you don't need to play rugby league. Well done,
Absolutely
Tommy.
right.
Congratulations, mate.
All right, well, that's the end of the Origin wrap.
Yeah.
An opener and a closer there. That's a shame. Now, Barney, what is our next sponsor? Yeah.
You wouldn't bloody believe it, but our next sponsor, Late Show with Matty Johns. Thank you very much, Matty.
Good man.
Now, off the success of their press red for Fletch and Hindy innovation, well, they've launched another innovation. This time we're going to press yellow.
So what happens when you press yellow, Barney?
So what happens when you press yellow is well, what the guests always say is how much they like to laugh at Fletch and Hindy's Hi-Jinx. So now, if you press yellow, you get the camera angle that shows you the guest enjoying Fletch and Hindy's jokes. Here's how it went on Thursday night.
Well, yeah, to be fair, Usain was doing the relay there, so he did the relay.
How'd you know it was the relay?
Well, you got to see his baton. So he basically won in 1984. So it was tenths of it. It was a bit slower because he was carrying a baton. Anyway, watch this kid. This kid, Area 9, he's going to be a huge star.
Hasn't he got an infectious laugh?
He does. Press yellow at home on Thursday, everybody. It's
good.
Wonderful. Now, the segment that the Late Show has sponsored this time, it's our Ben Ikin tribute segment.
We do this all the time
We've
as
done
well.
it many, many times, but this time it actually means something. Now, Ben obviously left us to go to the Broncos recently.
Yeah, he's gone up to the Broncos, a club that's very close to his heart, and they've been struggling, let's face it. Last year finished last, and there's a chance they might finish last again this year.
Yeah.
But, you know, Ben, we just wanted to say thank you. You've always been very supportive of everything we do. You've always had a great sense of humour around the place.
Absolutely.
And we do want to wish you the best of luck with the Broncos, so we prepared this little heartfelt tribute from us to you.
Like a pundit and ex-player, all in one guy.
Fletcher. There's nobody in front of Ikin. All the way. What a start to the second half for the Bears.
With your glasses hiding your tiny little eyes. Gone too soon.
And there's 7 Harry Potter books, by the way.
Probably why he'll takes the line on. Sometimes he gets caught and has to play the ball.
Hosting 360, refereeing
Did you? No, but I didn't expect him. I didn't expect him to go better, but I didn't expect him to go a lot worse either.
Kevin knows that he's right. Ben can save his Bronx from
Very touching. He's strong.
Well, we're going to miss you, Ben.
I wouldn't cry.
Yeah, absolutely. That was Interchange Bench. See you next week.